evening. This is the 18 WJTS News. I'm Charlotte Olson. Two Henderson, Kentucky residents have been charged in connection with an incident involving a naked man found early Monday morning tied on a road in Henderson. 22-year-old Mason Brown and 23-year-old Cole Schreiber were each charged with kidnapping of an adult and first-degree wanted endangerment. Brown was additionally charged on bench warrants for failure to appear. The Henderson Gleaner says that the investigation began around 6:30 a.m. Monday when the victim, a 22-year-old resident of Jasper, was found lying on Kentucky Highway 136 West in the Aisley Bottoms. A news release from the Henderson County Sheriff's Office says that he was naked except for the blankets that he was wrapped in and the duct tape which he was bound in. The release said that the victim gave deputies statements in reference to the events that had taken place and what he could recall before he woke up in the woods. After an investigation into the statements made by the victim, Brown and Schreiber were located and taken into custody. Details about the investigation and the events leading up to the victim's appearance on the road are not being released at this time. Last night, the Huntingburg City Council approved an ordinance aimed to amend the city's zoning map to help change the zoning designation for a piece of property on Washington Street, which is known as Wagon Works property, from an industrial I-2 category to a B1 light commercial category. The purpose of this move is to take the first step in a process to receive tax credits in order to build affordable housing. The ordinance, which was given a recommendation by the city's Planning Commission, was brought forth by Progress Development LLC, partnered with OFS Brands Holding Incorporated. OFS currently owns the land, which plans to demolish the current structure, and the future for the roughly 4 acres of land is to build a pair of 2-story buildings and a 3-story building to house 56 units of affordable workforce housing, targeting individuals entering the workforce. And Huntingburg Mayor Denny Spinner says that the project meets a need for the city of Huntingburg.
This will address a housing need that is evident here in Du Bois County with our low employment rate and the need for additional workforce. This particular project will give us the capacity to bring more workers in and is designed to fit the demographics that have been part of 2 separate studies through Du Bois Strong and through the city of Huntingburg ourselves, to meet the need that is out there. And I think it's a positive move. There's still some work to be done towards getting to a final proposal, but tonight's rezoning is a major step in that direction.
In order to qualify for housing, potential residents will need to make less than 60% of the median income for the county. And if one went off of 2017's median income level, then a single individual couldn't make more than $28,440. 2 people couldn't make more than $32,520. For 3 people, $36,600, and for 4 people, $40,620. Standards for income and rent will be determined by the Indiana Housing Authority. Once a person qualifies, they will stay qualified even if their income doesn't increase, and residents wouldn't need to requalify unless the number of occupants for a house changes or if someone's decided to move elsewhere. The ordinance is but one step forward in the project. And the council also passed a resolution to establish an economic revitalization area for tax amendment purposes for this project as well. An important requirement for Progress Development LLC is they apply for the tax credit. The tax credit is a part of the Rental Housing Tax Credit Program and is a federal government program ran by the state. It will give OFS Brands Holding Incorporated the benefit of the tax credit over 10 years. However, there are safeguards that go along with this tax credit. After 10 years, between 11 and 15, if the property is not maintained according to Indiana Housing Authority standards, the receiver of the tax credit has to pay back those tax credits in full, and the owner of the property will not be able to apply for the future tax credit. The Indiana Housing Authority will continue to audit the property after 15 years to make sure that it keeps up with compliance. In other city business, last night, the Huntingburg Council approved an ordinance to join the effort in establishing the Mid-State Corridor Regional Development Authority. This is a joint effort being made by the cities of Huntingburg and Jasper, as well as Du Bois and Spencer counties. In connection with the I-67 committee, it is the next step in coming closer to bringing a 4-lane highway through Du Bois County that will provide a local connection to Interstate 69, as Mayor Spinner explains.
This type of authority has been made available through legislation that was passed by the state legislature this past year, sponsored by Representative Braun and Senator Messmer, that allows us to start the process of determining what will be the local contribution to a 4-lane highway through Du Bois County. There's been a lot of work over the last 3 or 4 years through the Mid-States Corridor Committee to get to this point. We have ratified our participation in that RDA. Similar agreements are being passed by the Jasper City Council, has already been passed by the County Council, and is being considered by Spencer County, where these entities can come together and find a way to really find a funding formula that allows this very vital highway to continue. We wanted to have this in place in advance of a meeting with the State Commissioner of Highways so that we can show that Du Bois County is ready and willing to work on a project should NDOT provide us the information we need to move this project forward.
After Spencer County and Jasper pass the ordinance, the next step will be to meet with NDOT to make a proposal to find out how much local funding will be needed for this highway. Without the Mid-State Corridor Regional Development Authority, there is no road being built, and the state currently does not have the funds to stake additional road projects either. The potential is considered a vital need for the county in order to remain competitive for business and for the county to continue to grow. Jasper will meet tonight, and Spencer County will meet later this month to discuss this ordinance. The Jasper Volunteer Fire Department has a pair of new assistant chiefs, Mike Struer and longtime member of the department, Josh Dooley. They were appointed to their new roles on Tuesday morning by the Jasper Board of Public Works. Current second-in-command Chris Berg will be retiring from the department very soon, and Struer is a 30-year veteran of the department and is employed by Jasper Desk, a division of Jasper Group. Dooley has been with the department for 5 years and works at the National Office Furniture, a division of Kimball International. Another recent move within the ranks was the promotion of Jason Eckstein, who back in June was named as the department's captain. Eckstein, who has been with the department for 18 years, replaced Phil Schmidt, who retired after many years of service. Struer and Dooley's new roles with the department will take effect immediately on September the 2nd. Officials with the Du Bois County Emergency Management Agency say that the Du Bois County Security Committee will be closing the Du Bois County Courthouse as well as the courthouse annex next Friday, August the 25th from 1 to 3 to conduct employee training. Once again, officials with the Du Bois County Emergency Management Agency say that next Friday, August the 25th, the Du Bois County Courthouse as well as the courthouse annex will be closed to conduct employee training by the Du Bois County Security Center. The closure will be in effect from 1 until 3, and the courthouse and annex will be closed for all business during this time, but will reopen promptly at 3 p.m. A pair of troopers with the Jasper Post of the Indiana State Police have recently received promotions. On Monday, Indiana State Police Superintendent Douglas Carter promoted Senior Trooper Brock Werney and Trooper Josh Greer to serve as trooper detectives at the Jasper Post. A native of Jasper, Werney is a 2002 graduate of Jasper High School, and after high school he attended Vincennes University, where he earned his associate's degree in law enforcement, conservation, and Indiana State University, where he earned his bachelor's degree in criminology in 2006. Werney graduated from the Indiana State Police Recruit Academy as a member of the 67th Academy in 2007, and he was assigned to the Jasper District, where he patrolled Crawford and Du Bois County. Werney has served as a field training officer, standardized field sobriety test instructor, and a member of the Honor Guard. In 2010 and 2011, he received the Life Award for leading the Jasper District in impaired driving arrests. And in 2016, Werney received the department's Life-Saving Award for his role in saving an individual who was threatened to commit suicide. Detective Werney and his wife Jessica reside in Du Bois County with their children. Josh Greer is a native of Warwick County and a 2004 graduate of Boonville High School. And after high school, Greer attended Indiana State University, where he earned his bachelor's degree in criminology in 2008. He was hired by the Indiana State Police in 2006 as a dispatcher, serving in that role until starting recruitment school. Greer graduated from the Indiana State Police Recruit Academy as a member of the 68th Academy in 2007. He was assigned to the Evansville District, where he has patrolled Warwick County on night shifts, and is a member of the Indiana State Police. Greer serves as a crash reconstructionist and a member of the Emergency Ordnance Disposal Unit. Detective Greer and his wife reside in Warwick County with their 2 boys and look forward to welcoming a baby daughter on the way. Both Werney and Greer will be responsible for conducting criminal investigations throughout the Jasper District, while also managing, investigating, and processing crime scenes, as well as interviewing victims, witnesses, and informants. The public is invited to attend a free workshop on the basics of estate planning hosted by the Du Bois County Community Foundation. Estate Planning 101 will be held on August the 31st from 11:30 until 1 p.m. at the Arnold F. Hobig Center in Jasper and will include an informative conversation with the local attorney, Bill Kaiser. The workshop will provide education on the basic tools of estate planning, such as wills, trust, and powers of attorney, as well as ways to help provide support for your favorite nonprofit through your estate. Lunch will be provided and time will be allotted for questions and answering. Attendees will receive a helpful takeaway packet of information on topics discussed. Kaiser is a 1990 graduate of Indiana University Robert H. McKinney School of Law and earned his bachelor's degree from Wabash College. He is a partner at the law firm Bingham Greenbaum Dole LLP and serves as a legal counsel for Du Bois County Community Foundation. The workshop is free to the public, but space is limited, so those interested should register before this Friday, the 25th, by calling the Community Foundation at 812-482-5295. And make sure you keep it right here, so here's a look at our weather summary.